And that should be it. I got a song stuck in my head. You know how it is. You know how the struggle continues and it never ends. You know this. You should know this either more than me or at least as much as me. Because this is more than just a dilemma. More than just a dilemma. This is a struggle that we both sure in. And with evidence of the microphone, sure with you today. A month in. A whole full month. October don't count. It's just a prequel. It started early. This is not about the Denver Nuggets. Randomized, random. Look at Phoenix. Randomized. Look at Las Vegas. Randomized. Stop. Look at Memphis. This is about the league. The NBA. It's about the league. So that the G League can make sense. So that the college level, below, the professional level, can be what it is. It's about the league. We want 32 owners in this league. Well, guess what? The expansion is pending. Las Vegas is in. It might not be Seattle. It might be another city in the United States. It could be Canada, but it's probably not going to be anytime soon. Get me worked up. Gotta fly out. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's not even about the league at times. It's about Michael Malone. Alright? It's about him and his team. Look at that. They have not even played each other yet this year. $46-36 last year. Medium market size. No NBA championship. Well, go look at Minnesota. D Rose is up right now. The record don't matter, but the record does matter. You know? Next month will go by just as fast. Week by week. We'll be sitting here on January 1st before we know it. Grinding. Yeah, a lot of LA games coming in January. All-Star break will kick off officially on February 15th. Don't stop there. It's a grind. Long ass grind. Not for the weak of heart or mind. Some rookies hit the wall starting off. I like this year's crop of rookies. I like a lot of them. It's interesting. On it goes. He had a leg injury. He's done for the year. Pretty sure he's done for the year. Never like to see that. Injuries like that. Check a look at them minutes. Make sure he's got a broke leg. He's not going to be playing. I can guarantee you. 0 minutes. It's about right. They say it's always going to be right. It's going to be about general idea. PJ Dozier. Return to the G League. Allow me to review. What are we reviewing? Are they going to call him up or what? Give me something on them. I mean, 2K got him right here, and like I'm not sure on it. I probably should go to the Celtics official roster to make sure. But right now, we got a game to go into, so I'm just going to sign him for the remainder of the year on behalf of the Celtics organization. Maybe not. All these other guys are officially on the team. Looks to me like they got to make a decision between Jabari Bird, 24-year-old junior, or PJ, sophomore. How am I supposed to know? Huh. Very little data. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go all the way to Boston ourselves. We have to. We can even go into the game. Let's go to Boston and see what is really going on. We'll go to the official roster. Official. According to ESPN.com, Jabari Bird seems to be. They're both on this team. Wait a minute. PJ has a Thunder uniform on a two-way contract with the G League. "21 hours ago, Celtics call up from Maine. I mean, this is fresh off the wire type shit. Coincidence. Uh, Everybody suffering while the media players buffering. Former Gamecock P.J. Dozier called up to the Boston Celtics. Ben Bryner is the author. In his first professional season, former South Carolina Gamecock P.J. Dozier played in 2 NBA games. He might be in line to get on the court in the sport's highest level in the near future. He is a two-way player in the Celtics organization. He was called up by Boston on Friday afternoon. He's been playing in the G League for Maine Red Claws. He got in a late blowout of the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got in late, played 6 minutes, had 7 points and 4 rebounds. Both were career highs. All right. He did good in the G League. Still, they cannot call him up without doing something with Bird. He was a McDonald's All-American. All right. So I'm not sure in the direction they're gonna go with Bird. They're gonna sign Dozier because officially they did do that. I might be behind the times on what's going on with Jabari Bird. They're gonna sign him for the remainder of the year. Bird, maybe they can drop him into the D League. Call Bird down, call PJ up. No, they can't. Why can't he continue on a two-way contract? You got Bird out here on the court, huh? Let's try again. I don't know why. They're not gonna let us know that. And the Celtics play their game right before. Yeah. All right, Boston. It's on you. What y'all gonna do? And there it is. Sign them for the remainder of the year. $14-8, Minnesota. Los Angeles Clippers. We gotta go out to LA before we can go to Minnesota as well. He's been doing good recently too. Hotly. Sign him for the remainder of the year. No room because the roster is full. Congratulations. Now, let's see if we can go to Minnesota. No, 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 no. We have to go to Atlanta. Oh, go to Minnesota now. Isaiah Hicks. Yes. CJ Wilcox. CJ Williams. What is any different about Minnesota? I don't know, bro. I guess we'll find out there on the court, won't we? Yeah. Guess we will then, won't we?
Nuggets. They struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And for Karl Anthony Towns, just last season, GMs voted him the player they'd most like to build a team around. Jack, I can't think of higher praise. That's because Big Cat is a perfect example of the modern day Saint. You do it all on both ends of the floor. I don't like it. I agree. If it's going on 3 levels, that's pretty impressive. In the box, the mid-range, and the 3-ball. There's a lot of... Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Brett Bailey, and David Aldridge. And tonight, joining us here courtside, 15-time All-Star Kevin Garnett. Kevin, how are you? I'm good, man. How are you, man? You look like you can play right now. I can. Probably not 30 minutes, but I can get out there and do it myself. Your mind says yes, so make it right. Your body's like, what are we doing out here, what? It's a single-game return to Minnesota for the Timberwolves as they'll look for a boost from their hometown crowd. Going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. A season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
Yeah, they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, 2 teams that were...
Yeah. Let's shoot around. Get warmed up out there.
This is a very similar to the game. And with 3 game routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, whether it's jilted fans in Utah or players' feelings after an unwanted trade, we always hear that saying, there's no loyalty in sports. But is there any room for nuance? The league's a business and a competition. And in any competition, there are winners and losers. Guys?
Great stuff, David. Thank you. And that nickname, the Big Ticket, it stuck, and it certainly fit. KG, you were the Big Ticket.
Lord knows I always for that one,
But you were the Big Ticket.
Where'd you get that from, man?
You know, I don't even know.
Okay, man, listen.
You have all the nicknames you have, and you've got some,
yes.
but you like that as well as anything else?
It has morphed now. I am the ticket. So
the ticket,
right. From my friends come to me, and they ask me, well, Lou, he hasn't called me Kevin since you've been calling me the Big Ticket. Everybody calls me Ticket. How about that? All the young guys, I don't even think they know my name. It's no Ticket. It's like Ticket, hey, Ticket. Right, so that's what it is.
You're the Big Ticket still. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. The guards are Thomas and Harris. And it's Porter at the 3 slot. Just 2 to shoot. Rose, no good. Covington against Porter. The hand on it.
Yeah. With that weak-ish. No go. Sergeant was on that shit. I like them jerseys by Minnesota.
Now, here's Covington. Out left to the wing. Outside T. A 3 ball.
Nothing to go that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
But it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Millsap, and Millsap puts it in.
And Millsap really getting up for that one. Love the aggressiveness.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Towns kicks to T. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, they're a little bit cold here. 0 for 4 to get this one going.
And KG, as many points as you scored in your career, how much pride did you take in your defense?
I like to think that it's respected. You know, I didn't play. I like to think that when I got to Boston, I made more of a added effort. To think that when I got to Boston, I made more of a added effort to play. In Minnesota, I have to find ways of when I come out of the game, immediate ice stuff, stuff that I can use to try to, get. I'll probably have 3 to 4 minutes of rest and then have to get right back out. But when I got to Boston, obviously, they had a deeper team, but did a great job. I felt like of listening to. More importantly, I think everybody else followed. It's evolution. It's bring that defense and understanding rotation. Rondo, the guards, they didn't know. Possession. Now we get for he excelled. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Before, Kevin, you did the unusual. Your senior year in high school, for everybody to know that, this is Kevin Garnett. This is who he is. This is what he's about. And, I used to wear that on my shoulder. I've always took a lot of pride in myself and how I prepare. And I wanted everybody to know in the city of Chicago that I was there.
Thomas up top, defended by Jones. Jokic kicks to Barton. Here's Thomas, cranes the 19-footer. Thomas got 6.
Wow, credit there. Somehow finds a way to knock that one in.
Okogie defending. That's to Wiggins. Denver on D, 6-point game. Outside, Jones, shot clock at 6. The 3. Kevin, going back to your title team with the Celtics, do you think you realized at that time how special it was?
If I knew what I knew now, I would have tried to bottle. Yeah, I know. I would have tried to bottle as much as I could. Doc knew it. Doc Rivers knew it.
He did. He did know it. Yes.
Doc Rivers knew it, and he knew it day one, and he knew that if we was going to be committed, we had to be the leaders of the commitment. It was going to be hard on the three of us. It was going to be very tough, but it made us who we are and pushed us to another level.
It's like he was the perfect coach at the perfect time.
A lot of people, go to field, his style and how it worked for him, Michael and Scotty, and that 3 with Rodman, and then him transferring and going to LA, doing that with Cove and Shaq and making that a dynasty. Doc Rivers had a whole other style. And it was like a Chuck Daly kind of style. It was a bar kind of very, very firm, very physical, but in your face with class. We're going to knock you down. We ain't going to help you out, and that's what it is. Yeah. We're going to share the ball in offense. Attack for 48 minutes. Look, this is how we're going to play this game. He had a real style that was similar to some of those Detroit, some of those more tougher teams that you hear. That's the style that we practice with and we play with.
It showed. I mean, they had that just like historically good. Here's Thomas following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. The Nuggets with another miss.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. And a few more points tacked on to their
their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
And that is a statement. We're going to keep coming at you hard, even if we've got the lead.
Now here's Gibson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Wiggins from outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Basket counts. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
And just keeping his teammates involved. This is the kind of leadership you like to see.
Well, you could trademark this brand of basketball, running through the progressions and working around for decent looks.
Here's Gibson after the Nuggets pick up 2. Jones with it. Now Thomas defending. Higgins outside. Off target from 3-point range. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Vanderbilt. Here's Barton. Keeps it alive. Rebound by Chang. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock.
Grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 7. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. On the basket by Jones.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Jokic and the rejection by Chang. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
How quickly, the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
There's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose. I love the energy on this play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. He broke good, Wiggins. He's got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Thomas. Waiting with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got 9 points.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the B was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
In a high-scoring first quarter, both teams really filling up. Nuggets lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. One of the most high-powered scorers in the game, Carl Anthony Towns knows it's important to keep his teammates involved.
Well, everyone has to get some of the sugar, so making sure you're not just being also, I'm just always trying to make sure that I'm taking shots that have the opportunity. Gets a chance to get a shot.
Well, when you're attracting all that defensive attention for your team,
wants to win. To do that, though, Not enough to get numbers. How to make your team up. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts? That first one, they turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, you got a huge
on the floor for Denver. Full Millsap. Mr. Moon's out there with Wilbarton. And it's Porter. Nuggets lead by 3. And the type of leader you are, Kevin, the idea of coaching must have... Oh, no. This I like to think of myself. Right? You have to understand that. That's my intensity. How you go about something is your way. That's the only way you got to go at. Well said. Alex comes in, Courtney down. Oh. 5-7. Porter. Away. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, well, some have nicknames that does have a lighthearted approach. He said, this is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. Those that staying home
held up their activity. The second quarter of action with a hit. He climbs in. They retain possession. Or to shoot. That one goes in for him, too. 4 for 4. Would you be more inclined to work on your three-point shot? I think if you are stretch 4, if you're a 3 or 5 now, all ball is going on. So, type of style down. We coming to, we definitely have to come. In for Oliver. Robert Covington comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Rose in for Corey Brewer. Oops. Covering. Uses the pass to finish the layup. 9 now for the Nuggets. The Wolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second. Kuzminski gets the oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot 2.
Stellar effort from Jeff T. Gets contact on his way to the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Taking 2 shots. And the
first one drops.
And he can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And so T gets 2 free throws. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nuggets. They'll be playing host to Portland for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Got that bucket in no time at all. Mr. Move's got 4 points now in the quarter. Yeah, well, you know the big markets offer more opportunities than just basketball. Does that make it impossible for small market teams, you think, to compete?
I think that as long as you have dollars in the market, yes, you can be competitive. I think that your GMs have to actually put forth some work and put forth teams. You got to find out what groups of guys work together and then go out and try to foresee that. You're dealing with guys who have ability to sign and trade players in this league. I think there's no mishap. So
there's enough money around.
Absolutely. Yeah.
From the baseline, Minnesota with the rebound. This game after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, and some of that loss was due to a lack of hustle.
There are games where an opponent gets aggressive instead of raise your level of play. They fail to do that in this match.
Oh, well, this season.
The free throw drops for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. How can be out there, and I think it really does elevate his team.
Numbers going with right now. Harris is checked in for Beasley. Thomas subbed in for Mr. Move. Rose drops a both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Thomas kicks to Craig. Shoots over Covington, and that one goes long. Wolves trailed by 5 to the wing right side. That's the 3 fly, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. On Friday, up against Bradley Washington Wizards.
On tap, there are a lot of winnable games. On what's in front of you and bring it.
Wolves called their first timeout. And the Nuggets making a change here.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Jokic. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's right around 17 points a night, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's a threat to go off in any game.
Love it when guys tap back into that gift. All these guys at some point were that kind of player in their career. Fun to see it show up here.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Really trying to sell it out there, but the official just buying.
Thomas finds Jokic.
the rejection by Town.
And his foot movement is what makes Town such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about hard work on the glass. Once again, they put a lot of effort on the
8 games. Right, tonight they're winning.
From the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Right, Harris. Extend the lead to double digits.
Good job there. Excellent contest to alter the close range march.
By 9. 5 rows. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. The Timberwolves making a switch. By 9. Here's Thomas. He's got 13, and he gets it to go. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The totals, Kevin, just continue. Oh, they're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Owens looking for an opening. Down by the Nuggets. Jokic has got number 8 now on the night. To the Nuggets. Thomas. Bulls trail by 11. Trying his luck deep. Jokic grabs the miss. Down low. March grabs the board.
I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least
The timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust.
This is to Thomas. Over to the left wing. Harris. Gibson with the steal. I want to give you a special thanks for joining us, helping us with the call tonight. You always have a seat at this table to broadcast any of our games. Oh, man. And Sue, let me know, man. The great Kevin Garnett. I'll tell you, Brent, when it comes to great to have him with us.
Nothing you can do to hold Kevin Garnett back. And I remember as a rookie, out there warming up, sweating, getting ready. Of course,
tried to shoot. Good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Josh Gibson's post game. That time showing a nice touch.
And Thomas, here we go. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. 12 shots and made half of them.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action.
Collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance.
Good on that shot. And with it. Counted by the Timberwolves. Now in the game.
Order that he would love to forget it. Possible. Not getting anything to go.
Okogie, guarded by Harris. Set up from 7. Over Jokic. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your back. I gotta take these rails.
Man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hello! You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson. You're at this beautiful place. This is beautiful. Beautiful. This is oak. What is this? Jack and Kenny. All the Isaiah Thomas having an outstanding game. He ended up with 16 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly. And so far, he's doing just that. It's a nice first half he had here. Jack, let's get your take on Denver.
Courageous first half effort by Isaiah Thomas. Aggressive as always. Taking shots head on. Solid without it once again. He played possession. He feels like the boy.
Kenny, let's get your insight on the Timberwolves.
Their inaccuracy from behind the offense.
Purchase your tracks today.
The perimeter offense they're running, you can strap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. Third quarter just about to get started. We come back to Minnesota now with a striking look at the 10th Avenue Bridge, downtown Minneapolis, off in the distance.
Hey, I see you working on your beats.
We'll find out if
You want to be the next hottest producer?
Well, to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Isaiah Thomas.
And I just love how aggressive tries to work for the best shot that he can.
That in the first half, and he's constantly on the move and slipping behind the eyes of the defense to work closer to the rim.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different. So far, it has been a runaway. Thomas with the ball, he brings it up for the Nuggets.
Guys that come to mind are Al Korver. Foul in which they operate like they're using seemingly never stopping during an offensive possession, causing some kind of confusion. Al Korver is still doing off-ball movement.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Minnesota. Jones is out there with Dario Saric. From 18. Points for Isaiah Thomas. So, I mean, if they're trying to open numbers, for Jokic, a putback. It's good on the putback. And defensively, they're on their field. And the ball comes inside. Thomas finds Millsap. Back to Thomas. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Ball's coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 6th assist on the night. Timberwolves trail by 12. It's Towns missing. Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid.
Minnesota calls timeout. And for Jokic, just keeps getting better, Brent, but always stays very grounded in terms of his talent.
I think his brothers had a lot to do with that. You just don't see the ego coming out of him. In fact, you see a guy who's enjoying the game. He smiles, he's laughing with teammates, he enjoys being with this group and around his coaching staff. And he went as far as to say that he plays every game as a game of pickup basketball in his hometown. I need to travel over there and get in that game.
And let's take a look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers on a remarkable tear this past month. Third in rebounding. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per. And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has it. Oh, the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. A 1-2 to corral it. Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there. Porter in the corner. By Millsap. And not just a scorer, but a distributor. Porter's court awareness. The ball. Now, Thomas defending. Pass to Towns. Left side. Puts up a 3. This time the assist from Rose. 7 points.
You don't even need court vision to see this shit.
For Jeff Teague.
What a sweet-looking stroke there from Teague. He's lethal from the three-point line.
To the inside, Towns with the steal. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Paul Millsap picks one up. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul. And unfortunately, injuries will always be the concern with Derrick Rose. Still loves the game of basketball. Knows he is limited compared to what he once was. Amazing with all he's fought through, he can still perform at such a high level. Anthony Tolliver checked in for the Timberwolves. And Rose drops a both. And with Rose, as you said, his love of the game is still there. He still wants to play. I mean, many players would have just walked away from having their body betray him. But Rose said last season, he loves what he gets to do. So would be a water boy if he had to. You have to admire Rose's attitude and approach in that regard. In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there. Swatting that shot away using those long arms.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Here's Porter. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Rose kicks to Covington. Off target from outside. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Well, over the course of the last 10 games, these big men have been the NBA's best at the charity stripe. Jokic is second.
Or at the foul line. Sometimes we don't see that. Automatic up there.
Thomas finds Millsap. Back to Thomas. Jokic against Towns. Thomas. 5 on the clock. And he gets the bucket. Thomas got 6.
Enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Tremendous focus. Bigger guy all over him.
Thomas again. Outside Rose. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession. If you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown of the scoring for tonight. Production. Help them craft this huge.
Or his teams, for that matter, either. They got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Silence. Moment of silence, please.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch?
I don't see no message. Invitation.
From the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Brent, we're seeing a number of superstars sign shorter contracts with early opt-outs. Why have we seen that trend?
Well, I think in some of those cases, the players are knowing that the opportunity for a larger cap in the successive years, they want the opportunity to maximize their earning potential. So seeing a Kevin Durant or a LeBron James sign a one-year deal or a 1+1, it gives them the opportunity to cash in a year later for the type of contract that they deserve, the maximum contract allowed.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
Denver with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. On the wing, Porter. Now the pass to Lyles. Here's Mr. Moves. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, Jones. The 11-footer misses off the right iron. Nuggets have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Porter lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Porter, no good on that one. And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. He's really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism. Here's Jang from 13 feet. It goes down. Jang's got his first points of the game. Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, he's certainly able to shoot over the top of people. High percentage look right there from the mid-range. Credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Interesting, Kevin. I got drafted by the Nuggets, never played there. They drafted me 5th overall back in the 1995 draft and then shipped me out. I would have been a much better.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Timberwolves, 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And, of course, the Nuggets, they're 5 spots away. And I think for the Timberwolves, this hasn't been the breakout season we were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed. And that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
I'm thinking back to that trade. The Nuggets were moving up to select Antonio McDyess.
Yeah, McDyess went number 2 overall and obviously went on to have a pretty stellar career. And Rodney Rogers and I went to Los Angeles where I got a lot of early minutes in my rookie campaign. Interesting trade on draft night.
And he just big boyed right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend. Deep. Brewer grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 9. Big shot on the way. Porter pulls it in. 1:32 left in the third. Barton passes to Lyles. Here's Mr. Moves. He doesn't hit that one. Wiggins with some nice D. And now the Timberwolves on the break. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but new defensive rules at the turn of the century urged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. Vanderbilt off on that one, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Takes it to Brewer. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. Seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. And the shot is good. The basket from Gibson.
Tough to throw Gibson off. When he's looking to score, he powers through whatever defense is there and gets it done. His shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really great balance if you get on your way to the basket. Still something that every player tries to get comfortable with.
On deep. Off target.
That was close. Another rookie.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Rose with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 7. And Denver will start the fourth quarter. Miles out there with Jokic. Then it's Porter. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Mr. Moves in at the 5. Outside Porter. Mr. Moves passes to Porter. And stolen by Jennings. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Rose with the ball. And stolen by Barton.
That way.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Hawks, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
And he knocks down the first one.
Will Barton, think that this is a guy who came out of nowhere, but he was a 5-star recruit back in high school. Interesting thing is that he has not grown all that much since his time in high school, but certainly his game has.
And, of course, Barton's second-round pick struggled early to find his niche in this game.
Yeah, another one of those guys that had to have a little bit of time in the developmental league in the first couple seasons. We're all about the learning process, and then, boom, the light goes on, the shooting starts to improve. It's in the right system, he gets the right opportunity. He's been a very strong contributor ever since.
The top of the key. Beyond the arc, nailed from three-point land. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Back to Jang. Shoot. On the wing, Wiggins, started by Porter. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Barton kicks to Wiles. Back to Barton. It's stolen by Rose.
How does the fucking turn into
So
a
it's
steal every
outside.
fucking time?
Kicks it out to Wiggins.
I'm faking. He bit on it, turned into a steal every time. Get the fuck out of here.
4 on the clock. Shot opportunity. The kick out to T. Goes against Barton. Rose. Over Barton. Rose can't hit. We're leading by 12. Up the baseline. It's Jokic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Strong.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size. Well, with Jokic, even the organization admits when they drafted him, they did not envision this kind of production. I mean, he really has been off the charts. You think about the trade that they made to clear the way for Jokic to be the defining center, and what he's done with that. His team has been off to the races offensively with the way he handles the point center position.
free throw. Good. Jokic. And talking about Jokic, even his teammates are in awe, Brent, of his playmaking.
Yeah, even the veteran Mike Miller said last year that it's hard to guard because it's a weapon really that no other team has. And of course, we've seen great passers, Marcus Gasol, DeMarcus Cousins. So they have the ability, but the offense is not structured around the things that God is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for.
Look for Denver. That comes in for Lions. It's Corey Craig in for Porter. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Not happy with the sloppy play offensively. Hey, take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities.
15. 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Side Rose. Down low. Here's Towns.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
That one is off. It's the second from the line. Here's Barton. Passes it to Craig. Back to Barton. Jokic against Towns. Barton passes to Craig. And again, Denver, no good. Jokic with the steal. Here's Mr. Moves. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Minnesota. It's a 16-point game. From 11 feet away, uses the glass that time, and it's good. And Rose,
always looking for his offense, and why not? He can put up points in a hurry.
Martin inside the line is rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night,
and thus far they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Covington wide open, he's fired. That 3 off the mark. Denver leads by 14. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Timberwolves trail by 16. T kicks to Towns. Now Rose unloads from 9 and too long on the shot. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And Millsaps sit in.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Timberwolves shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. That's to Sharge, to the paint, and the dunk by Towns.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Denver leading by 16. Minnesota with the rebound. George has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Rose gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Oops. That one hits back iron.
Bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. Unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Brett, they're always trying to make the All-Star game.
Oh, it's important. Last couple years.
Game is not over.
Talking about how it is they want to approach the game. It ends up being a high-scoring affair with a lot of highlights, but overall, it's not the most important thing for the weekend.
Up on the changes for Denver. Harris comes in for and Thomas subbed in for Mr. Moves. To the left wing, here's Craig. And again, Denver no good. Timberwolves trail by 13. Outside T. Here's the lob. The count. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
But when you have a PG like Jeff Teague who can run that pick and roll, it's certainly a luxury. Nice pass there.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's the kind of guy who does things that breaks the backs of their opponents because they're about wanting it more than the other guy you're up against.
And you look at Jeff Teague now with a decade in the league out of Wake Forest. Greg, what does he bring to the from the fact that he's been in the playoffs every single year of his career?
Yeah, I mean, he's an explosive slasher and really has grown as a playmaker. Not a star, but a quality starting point guard.
And the basket by Harris.
A nice take from Gary Harris on the drive. No one getting in front of him there.
Wolves call time. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
Shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else.
With the ball. Towns kicks the tee. No good from outside. Thomas finds Harris. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got assist number 8 now on the night.
The confidence that Gary Harris is playing with right now, he is ready to shoot once that ball touches his mid.
Goes against Rhodes. Pass to Towns. Over Jokic. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from Towns. And here's Thomas who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Led by as many as 18 points. Count it. Good.
And as this game progresses, Kevin, I'm getting the feeling that Harris could be a good option.
Pass to Sharch. Rhodes. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his fifth basket. Leading by 14. Thomas. Back to Jokic. And it's good for 2. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with Purdy. It can definitely be considered for Denver.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in
Get off
to take the right. It's an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. They'll take the win tonight.
Yeah.
The tone and one of the league's top talents, and doing it here again. Terrific night for you.
To the floor here. He hit the glass hard.
Yep. And it's Denver. That's tremendous part here.
Everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
Here's Towns. Millsap trying to get open. Sharks passes to Towns. Yep, it counts.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Jokic. And it's off from the three-point range. Minnesota has possession. Down by 15. Now here's Covington. He's tightly guarded. And it's good off the back rim and in. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Thomas dishes to Harris. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them
any. Let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Very much, Paul. It looked like the game was getting away from you. So how big is it that you were able to come back?
I do a better job executing that, especially. As simple as that. You got to win. You can't let these things happen in the future. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's so good tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan.